Hi guys, this is Ajita. Welcome to today's video, and today I have featured the Trinity Stamps products and a few distress inks. So this is the beautiful card which we are going to create, and for that I have used distress ink, regular inks, and I have blended them with my Trinity blender brush. So I will use these 6 distress ink shades. I'll link all the names in the description box, and I'm just going to blend it on top of my Nina Solar White paper. I found it a little difficult initially because all of us are used to oxides now, but I really wanted the vibrancy and brightness of distress ink for my card. But with the second layer and the blender brushes, everything was smooth and beautiful. So I'll just do that super quick, and I usually use 2 or 3 blender brushes. I have dedicated one blender brush per color family so that I keep my ink pads less contaminated, and I just like it that way. You can totally wash them and reuse them for absolutely contrasting colors, but this helps me keep them bright and less muddy. So the first layer of my inking is done, and now I'm going to put this beautiful stencil from the Lots of Dots stencil set, and I am going to add the same colors once more with my blender brush. So this gives a nice texture on my inked panel, and I totally love the retro feel you get from this. So this is absolutely stunning, and you can just put your florals, your sentiment, anything on top of this beautiful rainbow theme card panel. And to add some more texture, I sprinkled it with water and dabbed it away with a tissue paper. I love the grungy texture you get by doing this. For the next step, I placed this inked panel on a misty and then used one of the stamp images from the So Appreciative Stamp Set and inked it with Versamark. Initially, I just planned to heat emboss this sentiment with white embossing powder and keep it very simple. But then once everything was done and the embossing powder was well melted, I did not like it that much, and I changed my entire plan. So here you can see that I'm just adding the embossing, and I did not like it. So I pulled out this beautiful floral stamp and wanted to add it as a background behind this sentiment. So I stamped it with black Gina Designs black amalgam ink in obsidian, and then thought of placing the sentiment on top using some black cardstock. So I embossed the sentiment twice in a gold and once in white, because I was not sure which will I finally approve of and use on my card, because as it is I was already a little confused while I was working on this particular one. So I stamped it twice and used 2 different embossing powders. And finally, I am going to use the dies, the coordinating dies, to cut these out. They are so beautiful, and cut them like it's really, really pretty. So you need to have this stamp set and this die to make beautiful, stunning, simple cards. You can add critters, florals, anything. So this is a must-have stamp set. So next I just placed my black and white die panel and die sentiment, and then place some clear sequins and finish the card. So I hope you enjoyed this trial and error, and I had a lot of fun creating this beautiful rainbow themed card. I hope everyone is safe, taking good care of themselves, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye, take care.